Most people, they think of pyramids and pharaohs when they think of Egypt. And yeah, that's all here. But there's a whole other side to this country, a side most people never see. A side where the ancient and the modern collide. We're going to get our hands dirty, explore the bustling world of Egyptian frozen strawberries. Forget the tourist traps, this is the real deal. We're talking about the heart of the industry, the farms, the factories, the people who make it all happen. The Nile, man. It's not just a river, it's a lifeblood. For centuries, it's been the source of life in this arid land. And that's what makes Egyptian agriculture so special. The soil here, enriched by the Nile's annual floods, it's some of the most fertile on the planet. That means lower input costs for farmers. They don't have to pump the land full of chemicals to get a good yield. And the climate, forget about it. Year-round sunshine, mild winters, it's perfect for growing strawberries. These berries, they soak up the sun, develop a sweetness and flavor that's hard to beat. But it's not just the natural advantages. The government here, they've been investing heavily in agriculture, providing subsidies and support to farmers. This ain't some corporate farming monoculture, this is the real deal. Small farms, family businesses, generations of knowledge being passed down. These farmers, they're not just growing strawberries, they're preserving a way of life. Okay, so you've got these amazing strawberries, bursting with flavor, but how do they get from the fields of Egypt to your table? Well, that's where things get really interesting. Egypt's invested heavily in its infrastructure, especially when it comes to cold chain logistics. We're talking state-of-the-art cold storage facilities strategically located near the farms. These strawberries, they're whisked away from the field, flash frozen at the peak of freshness, locking in all that flavor and nutrition. And the transport network, forget about it. Egypt's got this: modern highways, efficient rail lines, and of course the Suez Canal, one of the most important shipping routes in the world. This means your strawberries, they're not sitting on some dock for weeks on end. They're getting to you fast, fresh, and ready to eat. So, who's buying all these Egyptian strawberries? Well, let me tell you, Europe, they can't get enough of them. The EU-Egypt Association Agreement, it's like a fast pass for Egyptian produce, reducing tariffs and making it easier to get those berries onto European plates. And then there's the Middle East, a region with a serious sweet tooth. The Gulf Cooperation Council countries, places like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, they're crazy for Egyptian strawberries. The proximity, the quality, the taste, it's a no-brainer. Now I know what you're thinking. Why Egyptian strawberries? What makes them so special? Well, let me break it down for you. First off, the quality. We're talking about strawberries grown in ideal conditions, bursting with flavor, naturally sweet, and packed with nutrients. And the cost? Listen, Egypt's got this. Low production costs, efficient logistics, it all adds up to competitive pricing that won't break the bank. But here's the kicker: reliability. Egypt's got its act together. The supply chain is solid, the infrastructure is in place, and these guys are serious about meeting demand. And let's not forget about sustainability. More and more Egyptian farmers are adopting eco-friendly practices, reducing water usage, minimizing waste. And that's something we can all feel good about. So there you have it. The Egyptian frozen strawberry market, it's a hidden gem. Quality, cost efficiency, reliability, sustainability, they've got it all. If you're looking for a sourcing partner that can deliver, look no further than Egypt. These guys are the real deal, and they're ready to do business.